So I'm wondering where to go for breakfast. I'm thinking Laneways, Crown Casino, which has all sorts of things in the food court, maybe Brunswick Street and do a bit of shopping there. So given that I'm close to Laneways, I'll probably head over to Laneways because I'm dying for a coffee right now.
I'm only one step ahead of one step ahead of misery. One step is all I have to take. Backwards to be the same old for you I used to be. One step ahead of one step ahead of misery. One step is all I have to take. Backwards to be the same old for you I used to be. It's too late to be free.
That's pretty hectic. That's a hectic barbecue. So there's a huge street art culture here in Melbourne, and it's totally legal. It just brings a lot of life to the city. It's just beautiful artworks like this one here. It's just wonderful, so pretty. So it is, Brunswick Street is very similar to Newtown.
You left me in the worst way, on the floor screaming your name. But I'm sick of always aching over the way everything unfolds.
Let's talk about money.
Let me think of that.
I'm not very good at money, actually. How do you view money, I guess? Like, is it a need, a necessity for you? Are you good at money?
No.
Look, I've read your chart, Charm. I think you are pretty good at money.
I think I always save like a chunk of money for a rainy day.
Yep.
But I think a lot of my friends oppose it as like, what do you call a rainy day? You know? And I'm pretty extreme. Like I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna worry I'm gonna lose my job, and I worry that one day finances are bad and the economy is bad. So it's quite silly. But having said that, I feel comforted that I have that chunk of money for a rainy day. It's not a big chunk, but it's a sizable chunk.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not that great with money, but I've improved a lot, I think.
So it makes sense to me, actually, because I do remember you. There's only a couple of wealth stars, and you have one of them. So there's two major ones and one small one. So there's accountant star, and then there's the vault star, and then there's the savings type of star. So that makes sense why you probably would prefer saving, or have do it bits and pieces just to have hopefully a small pot, and that is actually Lok Chun star. So in Chinese it's called Lok Chun Sing. So it's, these people will never go into poverty, never have a problem, that although they might worry a bit, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I worry a lot.
Yeah, the next star is actually the accountant star. The accountant star is also called the Southern Emperor star. So there's two emperors. There's the Northern Emperor, which is the more aggressive emperor, the emperor that goes out and fights and all that sort of thing. And you actually have that star. So that's why I say you're actually quite strong in character.
Okay.
And then you've got the second emperor, which is the accountant star, which is a little bit more conservative. They know how to work out their finances, probably get out an Excel sheet and work out, okay, this is the long-term goal. So you're quite logical in that way. So if you're in that accountant star, you'll probably have that, know how to work out Excel and how to make it work for you. The vault star is very tough. The most conservative wealth star in the system, and those people just don't like spending.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely hate spending. What did you buy? No,
God.
that's not.
No, I buy a lot of stuff, but I think it's friends. And then, no, I mean, what I mean is like, am I going to really enjoy myself at this particular event? It could be, so I've got friends who might go clubbing, or maybe if it's like just going out for lunch. So obviously clubbing, I'm not going to enjoy because I'm not the clubbing type of person. But in the past, I would go and you'll spend some money on alcohol or whatever. But now I just choose not to go, and I know that it's okay to not do everything. And I think in that perspective, it helps you kind of be a bit smarter with your money, because I usually don't have a good time clubbing anyway. So I go out and I spend money on parking and alcohol. That's little things that I've improved with money, and trying to save more and be wiser with credit cards, you know, and things like that.
No, that definitely yet again makes sense. So people who have the Emperor Star or they are the Emperor Star, they tend not to enjoy that sort of thing as much as, say, someone who is the Wolf Star, who is a little bit more playful. But as you go through life, with the star system, it changes every 10 years. So as we move through our teens to our 20s to our 30s to our 40s, so on, the system changes, and then you introduce other stars. So what you were when you were in your 20s, now in our 30s, we look at life a little bit differently. So with me lately, I feel a lot more happier and a little bit more outgoing. I wouldn't say I'm super outgoing, because with the Emperor Star, usually we're not very outgoing people. Usually we're kind of a little bit more on the slightly introverted end. With Emperor Stars, we're more on the quiet, reserved end. So me changing is because I've got the Sun Star now, which is Billy Star.
Are we actually in you?
You stay there. Let me see.
I can do Melbourne versus Sydney.
I guess Melbourne versus Sydney. I guess I really like Melbourne's artistic culture, because I have the artistic star as well as the Emperor Star. So there's the conservative, being an Emperor Star, I'm a little bit more on the conservative end, but then there's this creative side. So sometimes people might meet me and go, okay, she looks like a stiffy, but then and then there's this there's this, I don't know if you felt that way, she seems a little bit shy and it's a bit of a stiffy, and then they start to get to know me, and I actually then they realize I do astrology readings, I'm creative, and I don't care if people take that sort of thing. So that's my artistic star that's talking for me. So I do really love the graffiti on the walls. I think it's a bit grungy and cool and everything, and I think Melbourne is just dressed better actually. So.
You know what I think it is? I think Melbourne, we have seasons. So I mean, you guys have seasons, but
it's very distinct, the fall season.
For you guys, it's mostly warm weather.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna pull out your knee-high boots and your big jackets that often. Very rare, right?
Yeah.
But whereas most of the time we're quite cold, but then it can get really hot like today, so I can wear my little singlet and whatnot. So I think we just have more of an opportunity to wear different types of. But I think the thing that I do like about Sydney is the beaches, and also I think the people, they're quite relaxed, I think.
Yeah, Sydney does have a slight edge in friendliness, I do feel. Apparently this year the fortune teller said, my mum was saying, don't go to Europe. They were going to actually come with me.
Really?
I said, come, well, obviously you're not going to go by yourself alone, just come with us. And we'll be a tour guide. And they ended up just backing out. Flights weren't too expensive and quite cheap, actually.
And I feel like after your trip to Europe, you've been quite refreshed and you've changed in many ways.
I think, like you said, when we were at the other cafe, the Chinese culture believe that if you go travelling, you change your luck. So Junior June 1 sort of thing, it triggers by travelling. It's actually a common knowledge in Chinese culture. So if you are feeling a bit down, or you can't quite get out of this mindset, traveling always helps to just refresh your mind anyway. And whether you can change your luck, that's doesn't matter. And going traveling just makes you feel a little bit happier. But in this case, I do feel that since coming back from Europe, everything just changed. Nothing has changed externally. I have changed. That's the main thing, and best thing actually, because no one will ever change actually.
Yeah, I think it's the surround. I always believe people don't really change. It's the sort of environment that changes. So I think, yeah, you came back as like almost a different person. Like your existing, what you like, the problems you had before you left, you still probably have them, but you're looking at it a different way.
One step ahead of one step ahead of misery. One step is all I have to take. Backwards to be the same old fool for you I used to be. One step ahead of one step ahead of misery. One step is all I have to take. Backwards to be the same old fool for you I used to be. It's too late to be one step ahead of one step ahead of misery. One step is
So I'm heading off to Sydney now, and it's 8 o'clock now. And my flight is 9 o'clock, so I have an hour to wait.